Another week, another Play More battle, but this time the AC in the swamp is unfortunately out, and I've heard a rumor that the reason for that is the coach has been absolutely cooking. It got way too hot in the kitchen, and he's ready to bring some heat, Tyler. I'm excited to see how this team does, because it's certainly an interesting one. As we take on the Detroit Steel Wings, coached by Seabad, someone that I have faced numerous times in the past, an incredible coach. It'll be interesting to see if these awesome sets will stand up, or if the opponents will look at us a little funny.
After what happened last week with Ben looking too good for his camera to work, I didn't fully catch what was going on there. He took it to heart that he was going to make an impression this week. One, he told us for sure, have that camera on there. I want you to see it. Two, his only note, your coach cooked so hard. That's all we needed to know. That's all you need to know, John. I'm excited to see what he's cooked up.
And if you want to see how hard this man actually cooked and all the ingredients he used, the team builder is linked down below per usual. But the team on screen, it's looking mighty fine. Let's get into the battle. I'm excited. I'm glad we got the coach cam back. He's looking incredible, Tyler, with that Play More sweatshirt. But looking at the opponent's team, no Virizion. Wait a second. Someone had Virizion and didn't bring it against me? It's kind of crazy. That thing follows me everywhere.
Virizion might have taken that final slight that you gave it in the last Everything Legendary a little personally.
Fair is fair, but Virizion pretty fantastic just in general. I mean, it's got really great stats. It's a really scary Pokemon to possibly sweep. Very happy not to see that. And seeing the Pokemon on the other side, I gotta say, Overqwil really stands out offensively. And just with the team in general, I feel like Sylveon or Dugtrio is gonna have to pick up some slack offensively. Now, that is Dugtrio without Arena Trap, which is really, really important to note. But Tyler, I really am loving our offensive options this game. And I am a little intrigued to see the Orthworm lead. Maybe our coach is predicting a Diancie lead?
Well, we got a little inkling. Like, this team is very different from what we've seen. We got a little inkling from the coach that even Superior, which most of its value typically comes from having Contrary, that's out the window. And this special attacking, leaf storming Contrary Superior, no. It's a loaded dice. It's physically attacking Superior. I don't know what's going on. All I know, John, is that's a great sweatshirt.
It's a fantastic sweatshirt, and you can get that sweatshirt and more at play-more.store, the sponsor of this team, as always. We got a lot of fantastic things, and if you want to look half as good as the coach, think about grabbing something. Maybe grab a bubby. But for now, I'm afraid our coach has cooked, Tyler. He said that he may be taking down a fairy rock with some steel beams. That's why I don't have the suit top on. It's way too hot in here. I'm afraid he's cooked.
Now, I know that Spikes is the right play. Like, it's the smart play to get him up. I was really hoping for the steel beam immediately, but we could still see it.
Oh, that is fantastic. But I love this first play because the opponent has now set up. The Diancie is going nowhere, my friend. It absolutely wants to go for body press. And now just, it is dead. And the first turn set up Diancie. It's out of there. He's lined them up. Boom! Gone! Just going, gone, Tyler. That's one of the coolest starts we've ever had.
That might be the greatest 2 turns in Play More history.
Well, yeah, that was absolutely the greatest 2 turns. I see
why Ben wanted the camera on. He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, he went in with some crazy sets. And it's already working. Now, this wasn't one of the crazy sets. This was just a really cool, crazy move, singular move. We still have offensive Swords Dance Superior, and we also have that Crocodile, which is really, really scary. Now, the first turn set up Diancie is crazy. We know our team is very, very weak against body press. And considering that we had the big worm, the big duck, and the big gator, that could have done a lot of damage. but really crazy to see that an opponent looked at our team and thought in 2 turns they could set up and sweep our entire team. It makes me a little bit worried overall. That might be a long-term concern, Tyler, but for right now, there's nothing this thing can do against the Duck beyond Trick.
I'm not sure how concerned anyone can be when you've got Steel Beam Worm on your side.
I'm not too concerned, especially seeing an overheat here, as that's going to do absolutely nothing. And this is where Rotom Heat really, really struggles. They're going to have to switch. Ben can make a really, really easy prediction here with that switch. And depending on what the opponent brings in, it may be time to set up. Now, there could be a really cheeky Will-O-Wisp on the way, which would really be upsetting. But instead, we see that Volt Switch. And now here's the question. Nope, I think actually Crocodile probably should be able to outspeed this. Yes, it does. Perfect. We get that sub up. And if we do see a Will-O-Wisp here, Tyler, our coach may be playing a perfect game. This is...
I think there might need to be more weeks where we leave Ben off the screen to incentivize the following week.
Oh.
Because, he's now...
Oh. Is he predicting that Sylveon?
Don't, Ben.
Oh, he's predicting it. Oh, he's predicting it.
Don't
he's
tell me.
predicting it. Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me.
Charlie is the Sylveon, and it might be gone, Tyler. Oh, wow. That is incredible. We didn't even get to go for the throat chop to stop the hyper voice and ensure we get to do the old cool thing, the old preventing the hitting behind the sub thing. Now we're just doing the, I think we swept thing. Wait a minute.
The Moxie sub thing. Yeah. You know how last year we did the top 10 plays of the year at the end of the season?
Yeah.
We've seen at least 2 already this battle.
Yes.
That'll need to be included. Landon,
yes.
Hold on to those.
Yes. Well, now the opponent has to bring in Dugtrio or some sort of Choice Scarf Pokemon. There's no other option. They bring in Dugtrio. Dugtrio is going to die to get rid of the sub, and we will then get that attack boost. We do see the Overquill, but that's going to die.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
Unless we're just really...
No, this is unfortunately for our opponent and fortunately for us, the white flag. That's that. That is the number 1 overall pick. 1-1 on the board. And that's game. That's going to be a sweep. And this kind of shuts us up, Tyler. Now, we have had Garchomp and then Crocodile. Very offensive Pokemon. 2 great ground types. Picked early on, and a lot of defensive sets were brought. And we didn't question the pick overall, but man, we have really wanted to see the offense, the greatness of Crocodile. Moxie especially, and Tyler, this is everything we've been waiting for and more.
Yeah, I think the only question here, especially looking back at last week in particular, is Ben going to make a late swap to Blaziken here? Or has he flipped the script on us completely and taken the under this week, and we didn't know it?
Well,
I'm not saying one of the 2 of us took the over.
Right.
But I'm kind of hoping for one of those results.
In the team builder notes that we were given, the professional notes we have as broadcasters, Blaziken starts with, "I want some kills." And then later it says, hopefully picking up 1 or 2 kills to help Tyler and myself win money. So Tyler, if this man switches into Blaziken, you are going to be investigated. I need you to know this.
I'm not. I'm not gonna hold up everything that all that I earned from last week. I'm not. Clean slate. It's a new week. He's
switching into Blaziken. He is so switching into Blaziken, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh,
Ben. Oh, Ben, we need to. Yep. After
Wow.
this. Yep. Just for one. Just after. No.
okay. Okay. He's staring at us. He's staring into my soul. This is absolutely gonna kill through that. Absolutely gonna kill through that. The Stella Terra, incredibly cool.
It looked awesome.
But I gotta say, this is growth from the coach. I was confident we were gonna see a Blaziken padding the stats. And you know that there's always a chance.
You could switch into an overheat here.
No, that would be crazy. Instead, that's the first 6-0 of the Play More franchise at this point, isn't it? Draft League is a really, really difficult thing to be a part of. You know, win or lose, you got to upload the battle. Ben, this season, has been on the other side of a sweep. I've been on the side of sweeps. I was about to sweep a world champion, got reverse swept, embarrassed. The worst thing I had to upload. It's always tough. It's sitting here. It's easy for us in the booth. A tough week for Seabad. I've watched him for years and years. I battled against him many times. I know he's going to bounce back. So, hey, shout out to the coach. Sometimes it's not a great matchup. But on our side, Tyler, outside of that 1 week, which I said I thought was just going to be, hey, bad matchup, weird week, doesn't say anything about the team, we are hitting our stride, and this team really looks like it is poised to do something special this season. I'm used to a longer battle. I have so much more I want to say, but I think I'm getting yanked off the stage with an oversized cane.
You know, I just want to mention I've seen some comments about what I've had to say about the draft that this team had. All I'm going to say is after this battle, keep that same energy. I want to see the same energy in the comments. Because while it's been might have been a rough battle for my pockets, great week to be Playmore. Ben, it's great to see you after this fantastic win. Unfortunately, John can't because he's been forcefully yanked off stage, or so I've heard. Just one question for you this week with the performance of a certain #1 overall pick that I know we've all been waiting on. Did you have a feeling that he was going to be able to have this special of a matchup? And there at the end, how hard was it to not switch into Blaziken for the sake of the free kill and hitting the over for both of us?
Honestly, I knew Crocodile was going to put a lot of work in this week. That set was just way too good into Seabad's team. There was very few things that were going to be able to deal with it. I'm kind of a little sad I didn't get to show off the throw chop check, but at the same time, it's like, it was cool either way, because I just swept it and I just won. That battle was 11 turns, which was insane. So Crocodile, yeah, did plenty of work and it did really good. I definitely wish Blaziken got a few kills because I think this was a great match for it. But you know what? I'll take the 6-0. Not gonna complain. Tyler, we'll get the money elsewhere. Okay. Yeah, Crocodile and Blaziken are outside for MVP in kills. So I wonder who's gonna pull ahead next week.